All right, back again for another episode of the Board Business Channel. We always have the coolest companies, and today is no different. You ready?
Oh, absolutely. I think our listeners are going to love this one, especially since, well, this company was actually a hot tip from a friend.
Oh, spill the tea? What are we talking about?
It came straight from Steve over at the Arizona, Taiwan office.
No way, really.
Yeah. He seems to think this company has huge potential in the U.S. market.
Straight from the Arizona, Taiwan office. Okay, now you've got my attention.
They're called TCM Biotech. It's a Taiwanese company.
TCM Biotech, okay.
They're doing some pretty amazing things in healthcare.
TCM Biotech, yeah, I think that name rings a bell. Isn't that the one with the chairman who has just like a crazy, inspiring story?
That's the one, Shining Hsu. Yeah, his journey is wild. Started as a pharmaceutical salesperson.
Oh, wow.
Struggled at first. That's how it all began.
Hold on, wait. How do you go from the struggling salesperson to chairman of a healthcare powerhouse? There's got to be a story there.
Oh, there is. Get this. He was so determined to understand doctors. Okay. And their needs that he spent a whole year swimming with one every single day just to build a relationship.
Whoa, okay. That's commitment. That's some serious dedication right there.
Talk about dedication.
I guess when you're doing laps together every morning, you really get to know someone, huh?
That's for sure.
Building trust, learning about the medical world. What happens next?
So that's when he joins TCM Biotech.
Uh-huh.
The company was actually close to shutting down.
Oh, wow.
But Shining saw the potential. He used all that knowledge, all those connections he made, and just his insane work ethic to completely turn things around. They're pulling in close to $1 billion new Taiwan dollars in revenue every year.
That's incredible. What a comeback story. I'm hooked. But they're not just like reselling other companies' products or something. Right?
No. They've gone all in on innovation.
Okay.
They built this three-pronged approach to healthcare.
Okay.
New drug development, super precise medicine tailored to each person, and then regenerative medicine, like tapping into your body's own healing powers.
Hold on. That's a lot to unpack. They're covering all the bases in healthcare.
Yeah.
All right, let's break it down. First up, new drug development.
Yeah.
What's their secret sauce?
Okay, so imagine you have a sweater.
Okay.
It's perfectly good, but it's a bit outdated.
Okay.
Instead of throwing it out, you give it a makeover, right?
Right.
That's kind of what TCM does with existing drugs.
Okay.
They find new ways to use them,
Interesting.
which is way faster and less risky than starting from scratch.
Oh, that makes sense. A good repurposing project.
Yeah.
Even with pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Do they have any success stories from that approach?
Absolutely. They have this drug, U101.
Okay.
Originally, it was designed for interstitial cystitis,
Right.
which is a really painful bladder condition.
Oh, yeah?
But TCM discovered it can also help prevent those annoying and sometimes scary recurring urinary tract infections.
That's amazing. Taking something that's already out there and making it even more useful. So they're giving old drugs new life. But what about creating brand new drugs?
Oh, they're doing that too.
Okay.
They're actually teaming up with National Taiwan University to create drugs using what are called nucleic acids.
Yeah.
They're basically like tiny instruction manuals for your cells.
Oh,
Basically tell them what to do. They're using this to target some really tough diseases like liver problems, metabolic disorders, even hepatitis B.
Wow, that's some serious science. So we've got repurposed drugs, brand new drugs being developed.
Yep.
What's next on this healthcare adventure?
Next up is precision medicine.
Okay.
This is where things get really personal. It's all about tailoring treatments to each individual patient.
Okay, got it. So like a custom-made suit, but for your health.
Exactly. No more one-size-fits-all medicine.
Love that. How are they doing this personalized approach?
So they created this platform called Catchamera,
Okay.
which is like a superpowered detective for liver cancer.
Oh, wow. It helps them detect liver cancer super early, which is obviously really important for treatment.
That's so important.
This platform was so impressive that they were recognized as a top precision medicine lab by the Taiwanese Ministry of Health and Welfare.
Wow, that's a serious stamp of approval. Early detection is key, especially with something like liver cancer. What else are they doing in this precision medicine world?
They've actually developed 2 tests
Yep.
specifically to detect liver cancer recurrence in patients who already have hepatitis B.
Wow.
These tests could be absolute game changers, especially since early detection is key to fighting this disease.
Yeah, definitely. I can see why Steve from the Arizona Taiwan office is so excited about them.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so new drugs, personalized treatments. What's the final piece of this TCM Biotech puzzle?
This one's my favorite. Regenerative medicine.
Okay.
Imagine tapping into your body's own natural healing powers to fight disease. We're talking growth factors, stem cells, even these tiny messengers called exosomes.
Yeah, they help cells communicate and repair themselves.
Wow, this sounds almost like science fiction.
It kind of is.
In a good way, though, right? Like your body becomes its own superhero.
Exactly. It's like giving your body the tools it needs to heal itself.
Okay, how about that?
One of their specialties is something called PRP. It stands for platelet-rich plasma.
Hold on. PRP, that sounds familiar. Isn't that something a lot of athletes use?
You got it. It's like taking the healing power in your blood and concentrating it.
Right.
TCM is making PRP even more accessible and easier to use with something called PLT freeze-dried technology.
Hold on. Freeze-dried. Like astronaut ice cream.
Kinda. They found a way to turn it into a powder. Super easy to store and use whenever you need it.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So that opens up a world of possibilities then for treating all kinds of things.
Oh, yeah. Sports injuries, osteoarthritis, even cosmetic stuff.
Okay, TCM Biotech is blowing my mind. They're creating new drugs, personalizing treatments, helping the body heal itself.
This is amazing. But let's be real, breaking into the U.S. healthcare system can't be a walk in the park.
Oh, for sure.
What kind of challenges do you think they might face?
Well, the U.S. healthcare system is complex. Lots going on.
Right.
There are regulations to navigate, approvals to get for their new drugs.
Yeah.
And, well, building relationships with the big players is key. So it's not just about having a great product. It's about understanding the whole system.
Exactly.
And how to work within it.
Yeah.
But I think TCM Biotech might have a secret weapon.
Oh, and what's that?
Their collaborative approach. They're not afraid to partner up, share ideas, and work together.
That's true.
To find solutions. And I mean, they've already proven they're masters of collaboration. I think that's going to be huge in the U.S.
Absolutely. They're going to need to forge those strong relationships with hospitals, insurance companies, and even the top doctors in their fields. But you know what? Their focus on personalized medicine could give them a big advantage, too.
Totally. It's like they're bringing a fresh perspective to healthcare.
Exactly.
Moving away from the one-size-fits-all approach.
Yeah.
Focusing on what each individual patient needs. I'm really curious to see how that resonates with doctors and patients here.
Me too. And don't forget about their expertise in regenerative medicine.
Oh, that's true.
That's a field that's really starting to take off in the U.S.
Yeah, for sure.
TCM Biotech is already ahead of the curve.
People are looking for alternative treatments that work with their bodies, not against them.
Yeah.
And TCM Biotech's approach just seems to fit perfectly with that trend.
Right. It's fascinating to see how they're blending cutting-edge science with this deep understanding of the human body and its ability to heal.
I'm officially on board the TCM Biotech train.
Yeah.
Their story's incredible, their approach is so innovative, and their passion for improving healthcare is inspiring. What else can you tell me?
Oh, we're just getting started. In the next part, we're going to dive even deeper into the work they're doing.
Ooh, can't wait.
And explore how they're changing lives.
Love it.
You know, I was thinking about all the cool stuff we talked about before.
Yeah.
Their business model really stood out to me.
Oh, yeah.
How do they balance all these different things, you know? New drugs, personalized treatments, regenerative medicine.
Right.
It's a lot to juggle. That's what makes them so smart. They've built this amazing business model. It's like a three-legged stool.
Okay.
Each leg supports the other, so the whole thing's super stable.
All right. I'm intrigued. Break it down for me. What are the three legs?
Leg number one, their solid foundation.
Okay.
Is their pharmaceutical distribution business. This is their bread and butter, steady income.
Right, so they're not just betting it all on risky new discoveries.
Exactly.
They've got that steady income coming in.
Yeah, that steady income fuels the other two legs of the stool.
Okay.
Leg number two is their exciting new drug development, where they're repurposing existing drugs and creating those cutting-edge therapies using nucleic acids.
Right, the tiny instruction manuals for the cells.
Exactly.
That's next level stuff.
And the third leg, that's where the magic of regenerative medicine comes in.
Gotcha.
That's leg number three. Remember PRP and all those amazing breakthroughs with stem cells and helping the body heal itself?
I'm starting to see the stool analogy now. Each leg is super strong on its own.
Yeah.
But together they create this incredibly stable and balanced business model.
Exactly. It's a brilliant strategy, especially in the biotech world, where things can be so unpredictable.
Sure.
They've found a way to balance stability with innovation, which is super important for long-term success.
It's like they're playing it safe while still pushing the boundaries of what's possible in healthcare. Talk about a power move.
Speaking of power moves, can we talk about Shining Hsu for a second?
Oh, yeah, please.
His story is just incredible. It's like something out of a movie.
The struggling salesperson turned healthcare innovator. What a story.
He went from being turned away by doctors to building these deep, trusting relationships with them.
Yeah.
He understood that connection is everything.
Right.
That's how he learned what the market really needed, what patients were missing.
I think that's a good reminder that success isn't always about having the fanciest technology or the biggest budget.
Right.
Sometimes it's about human connection.
Yeah.
And a genuine desire to help.
Exactly.
And you can really see that in TCM Biotech's whole philosophy.
100%. Okay, back to Arizona for a second.
Okay.
We talked about the opportunities, but what about the challenges of breaking into the U.S. healthcare system? It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a beast of a system with all the regulations and insurance companies. Navigating all that can't be easy.
Right, even for a company as innovative as TCM Biotech.
Yeah, you're right.
It's definitely going to be a hurdle.
For example, getting a new drug approved by the FDA can take years.
Oh, yeah.
Costs a ton of money.
It's a long process.
That's a long and complicated process. But you know what? I think their collaborative approach might be their secret weapon.
Oh, I totally agree.
They're masters at building partnerships, working with other companies and institutions.
For sure.
They've proven they're not afraid to team up and share ideas.
Yeah.
That's going to be essential in the U.S. They'll need to build those strong relationships with hospitals, insurance companies, right, key opinion leaders in the medical world.
Yeah.
They need to show everyone they're here to stay and they're serious about making a difference.
And their focus on personalized medicine could be a big advantage, too.
Yeah.
It's like they're speaking the language that everyone in healthcare is starting to use.
Absolutely. The whole idea of personalized medicine, tailoring treatments to each individual patient, is gaining a lot of traction in the U.S.
Yeah.
And TCM Biotech is already ahead of the curve with their genetic testing, targeted therapies, and that deep understanding of individual needs.
It's like they're bringing a fresh perspective.
Right.
Moving away from the old one-size-fits-all approach and really focusing on what works best for each person.
And don't forget about their expertise in regenerative medicine.
Oh, that's true.
Americans are increasingly interested in finding alternatives to traditional treatments, especially when it comes to things like chronic pain or sports injuries.
Oh, for sure.
People are looking for cutting-edge therapies that help their bodies heal naturally. And that's exactly what TCM Biotech is all about.
It's like they're tapping into this ancient wisdom about the body's ability to heal itself and combining it with the latest scientific breakthroughs.
Exactly.
So let's fast forward 5 years.
Okay.
Where do you see TCM Biotech on the global healthcare stage? Are they going to be a household name?
Okay, I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think they're going to be major players.
Whoa, major players.
Not just in Taiwan, but worldwide.
I love the confidence. Tell me more.
I see them with a strong presence in both Taiwan and the U.S., of course.
Yeah.
I can see them having multiple groundbreaking new drugs on the market or in the final stages of clinical trials.
Yeah.
And I think their reputation for being a leader in personalized and regenerative medicine is only going to grow.
That's incredible. And knowing their dedication and innovative spirit,
yeah,
I wouldn't bet against them.
Me neither. They've got all the ingredients for success. A solid business model, a passionate leader, a collaborative approach, and that genuine desire to make a difference in the world.
It's a powerful combination.
It really is.
It's truly inspiring to see a company like TCM Biotech pushing the boundaries of healthcare and improving lives.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into TCM Biotech, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away? What's the big takeaway message?
I want them to remember that healthcare is about more than just pills and procedures, you know? It's about people, their stories, their hopes, their dreams.
Yeah.
It's about understanding that human element and using that understanding to create a healthcare system that truly serves everyone.
Beautifully said. And TCM Biotech is leading the charge, showing the world that it's possible to do well by doing good.
Yeah.
They're proof that innovation and compassion can go hand in hand.
Absolutely. They're not just a company, they're a movement.
Yeah.
A movement towards a healthier, happier future for all of us.
Well said. Well, on that note, it's time to wrap up our deep dive into TCM Biotech. A huge thank you to Steve over at the Arizona, Taiwan office for putting this incredible company on our radar.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
We'll definitely be keeping an eye on them as they continue to shake things up in the world of healthcare. And to all of you listening.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning into the Board Business channel. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.
We'll see you next time.